Alright YouTube, so it's been a year. Been a year since you've seen anything going on with this garage. That's my fault. I do apologize, but here we go. So I had recorded a bunch of stuff, that way I'd have a ton of content to put up, and I lost all of it. So I thought, why not just start recording things? As I record them, go ahead and post them, and then I can get your guys' feedback straight from that. So what I'm getting ready to do is spin this camera around and give you a walkthrough of where the garage is at right now and the shop's at right now, and kind of get your guys' feedback, see what you think. So let me flip this thing around, we'll go from there. All right, so this is what it looks like when you come in. And there's a lot of things that aren't finished up on here yet, like the trim around the door is a problem, and well, it's not a problem, it just isn't finished up yet. So here we have the first toolbox, and this one holds most of my random things like clamps, hammers, miscellaneous silicones and whatnot. Then we have the 383 that's getting ready to get put together now that I finally have gotten a bunch of this garage tackled. We have, so on the back of the wall, you'll notice that there's that steel wainscoting. Now we have maple trim on the top and bottom of it, and the steel wainscoting, it holds two different purposes. One, I like the way it looks, and the second one is this way if I'm wheeling anything around the shop and it gets away from me, it's going to hit the wainscot and it's not going to put a hole through the wall. So it really helps out as far as being kind of a double duty. Moving on, we have our kegerator, and this is my workstation. So whenever I'm not at my actual office working, this is where I do all my work. Here we have, so my work desk is just the old toolbox from the old garage. And I've got different tools sitting inside of that one right there. So this next one, this is my main toolbox. This is my good general purpose, hold everything I need because it's on wheels. I can take it to wherever I'm working, and it's got just the things you're gonna use all the time is basically how I have this one right here set up. On the back side of this, I don't know if we'll be able to see it, I have a fold-out welding table that comes out from it. So I can be welding and not have to have a dedicated table because the shop isn't that big. So I don't really have that much extra real estate just to waste. So next up, I have the TIG welder. This right here is the chemical cabinet. Get back here a little bit. So we got our surround sound and TV. Got our neon light, and like I said in the last one, it's 10-foot sidewalls and vaulted ceilings inside of here. So our wainscot, I made it all the way over till here, kind of over here by this breaker box on the other side of the shop. And that's where I ran out of wainscot right there at the wall, and I need to get that trimmed out with wood yet, just haven't quite gotten there. So on the shelving, you'll see a lot of just your normal garage stuff, jack stands, coolers, all that sort of thing. Then we have our other shelving, and everything on this right hand side here, these are all car parts because I'm getting ready to start a pretty big series on this thing right here. It's all fuel injected, Holly Dominator runs it and whatnot. So as we keep going around, up here we have the heating and air conditioning. Well, the inside part of the heating and air conditioning. And that's gonna bring us right back over here to the door. I guess there's something else too. So up here for the lighting, I have dimmable LEDs, and they're actually kind of hard to find. Let me see if I can, here we go. Sometimes when you're in here at night, it's just really, really bright. So with the dimmable ones, it's nice because you can dim everything down. It's not as bright, not as aggressive. But then when you're working on stuff and you really need to see stuff, you just kick the lights back up. And another thing that I like about these lights is, so let's say you're watching the football game and it's nighttime. Right now you can see the glare from the window right on that TV, but most of the time it's dark. So that glare comes right from that light. So what I've done up top is I actually put a switch that I can just reach up there with a broom handle, and then it just knocks off this bank of lights. So it just makes it a lot nicer in here for watching the TV. Get that back on. So yeah, that's it. And everything in this garage that I've done it all myself. I ran all the electrical, I ran the heating and air conditioning, I hung the sheetrock, I did all the painting. I take that back. The one thing that I did not do is I did not tape and mud. That I tried. Well, I tried until the case of beer was gone, and then I decided, well, the beer's gone, so so's my ambition for doing this. But yeah, everything else I've done myself. So let me flip this back around. So like I said in the beginning, guys, if there's something specifically you want to see in here, as far as maybe it's the electrical or the garage door opener, you know, why did I choose that one? How much power is actually coming in here? Why'd you put plugins where you put the plugins? All that's information that you get to me. Well, put it down in the comments below, and then I'll either answer you back directly that way, or I'll make another video showing where I have that sort of stuff. Because I've tried to put a lot of thought into it as far as where I wanted things, because I do spend a lot of time out here, but all that is just more videos. So I will make them if that's what you guys want to see. Last thing I want to do is to make a bunch of videos that no one's going to care to watch. So I will go off of what you guys want to see in here. So in closing, that's about it. We're gonna get a lot of stuff going on the channel. Hopefully we're gonna get a lot of stuff going on the channel here pretty quick. A lot of it's gonna include that thing right there. So as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and then I'll get you some more videos showing you exactly what it is that you wanna see, not just random stuff from me that I think you wanna see. So until next time, see you then.